Hey y'all, dedicated father here. Freezing my butt off out here. I'm about to hit the road, but wanted to get a video out. The main portion of this video is stepping up, even when the kids are not genetically yours, biologically yours. Been put in a situation where, at least for the next month, I'll have my youngest daughter full time for this next month, and I work out of town generally 3 days or more a week, but usually at least three, Monday through Wednesday. And I wasn't quite sure how I was going to do this, but also provide for my family. And this wasn't an option given to me. This was you step up. You're like, I say it's not an option. I'm dad, right? It's my job. That's what I always talk about is we need to step up when the time comes. And if I'm having to take full-time care, then I got to make it work. I got to figure it out, right? Well, as I was internally in a panic, I don't really show much panic outside, but I was internally in a panic, and my girlfriend actually had stepped up and said, "Hey, like I got this. Don't worry about it. Like I'll handle it." And in turn, she's got a very hectic, Thursday and Friday evenings coming up, and she's like, it's I was basically just however would I repay you for such like selflessness. I didn't know how I was going to do that. And she said, well, I have hectic Thursdays and Fridays coming up. You can help out with my kiddo then. And so I was like, okay, well, it's still not apples to apples. She's still by far doing more than I will be. But the point of this is that even though this isn't her biological child we're talking about here, she didn't even hesitate. She just jumped in. So I'm giving her props here, but I'm also using this as an example. As when we're with someone in life, we're with them as a whole. If you're going to date someone or you're going to marry someone, and unfortunately, a lot of times it's, especially, I'm almost 40 years old. You try to date nowadays, they're going to have kids most likely. And you date or marry or whatever, wherever you're at in that situation, that whole family, whether you plan that way or not, that's how it works. And so I talk about being a parent over our biological kids all the time. However, this is one of those situations where being not so much as the fill-in parent, she's made it very clear she's not trying to replace mom by any means, nor do I want that. Does she want that? Nothing. I believe every child, if possible, needs both their parents, even if they're not together. But she's going to step in and help be a caretaker and loves a child that is not biologically hers. And it's just, for one, relieving to me, y'all. I can't even I can't even put my feelings on film for that. And I'm trying to be a little more I guess just open in this video and not kind of hide who I'm talking about here. I'm just being very blunt. But maybe it's the cold weather getting to me. I don't know. Good thing I'm not a crier. These tears would dry right on my face right now. But or freeze on my face. But anyways, y'all, I just wanted to push out there that even though you may not be a biological parent, if you're dating somebody or married to somebody who had kids prior, that's your job too. Excuse me, y'all. I'm sorry. But you just got to make sure you're stepping up when the time comes. Even if people may watch these videos and go, well, it doesn't really apply to me because I don't have any kids or my kids are grown. But then maybe the person you're with has kids or their kids are not grown, and in your mind it's like, whatever, I'm just here, but I don't need to do anything about that. Well, it's still, my girlfriend has a 14-year-old son. So when we all go outside and play, I'm used to chasing my daughters around on their bikes. But recently, we've been out here, they're riding their bikes around, and I got a football in my hands, and I'm throwing it to him while I'm chasing my daughters around. It's still a matter of stepping up in different ways. Just because you may not be the biological father to a kiddo doesn't mean it's not your job or responsibility. It's as people, it's our responsibility. So y'all, I hope this sits with someone today. I kind of hope it slaps somebody in the face to think, I need to be a little less selfish and really go out of the way and step up. Um, Maybe somebody's sitting there thinking about dating someone and they're not really quite sure about the whole kid scenario. Maybe this will speak to them. So hopefully that's the case. I hope y'all can hear me okay. I'm sitting in my pickup right now, so I do hope y'all can hear me okay. I'm gonna try to listen to this back and make sure the audio is all right before I punch it through. Y'all, I hope everyone out there, y'all have an amazingly blessed day. Be safe with all this weather, and y'all be strong. Raise them right.